Here I am with John Davide, man, longtime friend, great ball player, played with County Sports, one of the legendary teams of all times, and of course Superior and many other teams. We played against each other for 40 years, right?
At least, yeah.
John, you got a tremendous amount of experience. The last video, I got a lot of good comments on it. But I'd like you to share where you're at now with the young guys and what has to change when you get older.
Well, I found out after hitting 70 that things change physically, and you start to either adapt or the play level goes down.
So, adapt, you mean?
Yeah, you realize that the power source isn't what it used to be. And when you don't have that, then you have to modify what you do to be successful. And I think the biggest thing is being able to handle that mentally. It's a tough thing. I realize a lot of athletes, when they get near the end of their career, it's an adjustment. There's no doubt about it. You have to adjust. If you're going to continue to play, then you have to adjust and change your game a little bit because you just don't have that ability anymore. And I was never a big guy,
But you were one of the best home run hitters, dude, because I would never bet against you, I'll tell you that.
I could hit it, but
yes, you could.
But it was something that became more and more infrequent, and I had to say to myself, look, am I going to fly out and be stubborn about it, or am I going to change a little bit and hit the ball like I can and help my team wherever I'm playing?
John, I feel the exact same. I go out to bat and practice with guys I've been hit with for 10 years. I no longer can stay with them with the bomb, but I can stay with them with the shots, the hard shots. So tell me what you're thinking.
Well, I've learned to go the other way. I've learned to take pitches and find out where the weakness is out there, hit it that way. I can still, God bless, run. So it is things that I can do. I just have to, like I said, get to a point where I see what I can't do and make sure I do the things I can do. And if I do that, I'll be successful. Maybe not at the level that I was, but I can help a team and have fun. Look, at this point, 75, Eddie, you and I know we're blessed to be out here playing.
Yes, sir. A lot of people can't be doing that.
That's right. And we've been blessed. We've had successes. I can look back and say, I remember doing this. But you know what? That's in the past.
It's in the past. Now's now.
Absolutely. Now I want to do what I can do here
and
remember that as a good thing.
There's a few, John, I used to play third. I played the outfield. Now I'm catching because that's all. And with my team, that's all I can do because everybody's better than I am, But I'm striving for 80s, dude.
There you go. If you can get to 80, that's
you and I in the 80s. So tell us more because you are spot on, dude. People out there, I'm totally in agreement with what John's saying here because him and I are in the same boat.
Well, I also think that you might need to, and I've done it, change your equipment. I used to swing a 30-ounce bat, and then I went down to 29, 28. But now,
what do you swing?
I got a 26. And I have one in the bag that's a 25.
Dude, I've been ahead of you because I've been doing that for 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
And I like my 25 because I can get it around quick with my stance.
Especially at the end of a tournament where you played 4 or 5 games.
Oh, yeah. That lighter bat.
You need bat speed.
So what do you use, end load or balance?
I still use end load. I'm a little stubborn about it. I like that. I like when I start to get the swing. Because in slow pitch, there's not really any check swings. You don't check your swing. Once you start, you're going.
If it's a check swing, it's a bust, dude.
Right. Absolutely. So, end load for me has always been good because I like getting it going, and then it helps me finish my swing.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun, and I look at the young guys, and I'm in awe of what
they do now.
Can do.
It's crazy.
I mean, the equipment's wonderful. It keeps getting better and better. The balls, the bats. They're fun to watch.
But John, here's the reality of it. I have the same feeling. But the guys we're watching, we were those guys at our age. Yes. Nobody could stay with us.
That's right.
Right?
Yep.
I mean, you're one of the best. Y'all. And I have my podcast. I'm doing. Bruce Mead, Mike Masenko, Ray Fleetwood, Ronnie Ford. Yeah. And I'm gonna get you on there too, buddy. But you're right up there with all of them, man. I remember I tried to recruit you from when you were 40 years old, man, for my 40 and over team.
Yeah.
And you played on the other great Florida team with Harold Kelly.
Harold Kelly, yeah.
And then I don't know what happened when Harold and I got together. You were with somebody else then.
Yeah, I was up north playing, and I it's funny because I love the fact that I got to meet so many people through softball, so many great players and great people like yourself. I mean, you love this game. There's no doubt about it. If you didn't, you wouldn't be in it playing and talking about playing till you're 80.
Yeah.
I mean, really.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact that I have the same feeling. I would like to play until I can't play anymore.
Yeah.
I speak to my wife about that all the time. She says, "Oh, are you going to retire?" I said, "Well, I can still play. I can still help the team."
Exactly. And it's fun.
It's
It-
fun.
And you still can be a kid. But let's recap, because we want to keep this short. Recap what you just said. You're a coach. You've been a coach for years, so recap it for me.
Well, I think the big word, I think, for guys who are older and lost a little step, strength has gone down a little bit, you must adjust. You have to adjust. Change a little bit of what you tried to do when you were younger, because you can't do it anymore. You have to get that through your head. It's a tough thing because you think you still can, but more times than not, you're not going to be able to. So learn to go the other way. Take what they give you on defense. Swing a lighter bat, and still have the fun. Go in that batter's box feeling confident. You should never lose confidence in your ability. If you're a good hitter, you'll be a good hitter inside the park as when you are outside the park. And I think for most guys who are good players, they can do this. They can adjust and continue to play and have fun.
John, that was great, man. I hope you guys out there listen to the advice of this stud. John, let's play the 80s, man.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.